We lie best when we lie to ourselves. I don't know where we were going from
Yeah,
here,
like
but
we
that's
didn't
how it
establish who was
started.
gonna do the
No.
intro.
I was waiting for someone to break the
I
silence.
was waiting for you.
No,
I
you're
just-
right.
I thought you were
Right
gonna
when I
say,
saw-
welcome to the
Right when I saw Bob's face, I just started cracking up.
Yeah, no, it was the countdown too. The countdown made me just smile because I was like, dude.
I was trying so hard to keep it together with
Can't
the
handle.
countdown. Well, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Better Than Cable. Welcome to an all virtual episode. These happen every once in a while, but we are in here.
Snow day.
We got the
Okay.
hacker Parse, DJ Bobby B, the human weapon, and I don't remember, but J-Treb.
I don't like my name being in that order because then it sounds like I'm the human weapon as DJ Bobby B. So if we could,
You know, I didn't think about it that way, but okay, we can flip flop it. We've got the hacker Parse, the human weapon Ananya, and DJ Bobby B.
If that makes you
And me,
happier.
J-Treb in here. I feel you. No, I see it. It's not just semantics. It changes the vibe and the flow. I
yeah,
understand.
Facts.
Yeah, we
gotta-
got some good.
Weapon.
We got some good topics today. We're going to dive into some leaks about Apple making foldable phones, halftime shows, and I want to get hot takes on Lil Wayne making a lotion commercial, the drop release of this new album kind of announcement. But we got some awesome topics here. Which one should we dive into first?
We can talk about this iPhone
Oh yeah, we could dive in.
just really quickly. Like,
Right.
yeah, I don't see this happening. I don't see this happening.
fake news.
All right, yeah, so basically, there was some information that Apple's gonna release a foldable. They say it's gonna do like the clamshell foldable. Is
Mhm.
what I'm
Like
what
the
I'm
Z, like a Z Flip.
Yeah, and it's all because they're working with basically this manufacturer in China and starting to look into these foldable screens. And apparently, the interesting part is that they're looking into self-repairable. That's the interesting part. So it's like
They
that
have
that
to for
crease-
certain markets now, though.
that crease should fix itself. Basically, is what that means. So that'll be interesting.
Wait, is that what they mean by repairable, or do they mean you can
Yeah.
replace a part in it?
No.
No.
They mean
Like a
phone
self-healing
healing
screen?
itself.
Oh,
Yeah.
nothing to do with replacing. Nothing to make
Mhm.
make your life easier with that. But
No.
in
In
terms
fact,
of the
this will be
technology,
even harder to replace yourself.
yeah, 100%.
Facts.
Like, I don't think you'll be able to easily over the counter buy the like glass that would be needed for these phones. Like I don't think I've ever seen anyone do like a self repair on a Z Flip, which I'm sure probably
Yeah.
somebody has, but like
You probably can, but yeah,
Well,
it's probably
it's not.
getting some knockoff screen from China, and it doesn't work right.
Yeah,
type of thing.
it's not exactly glass either.
yeah. Isn't
So
it like a type
I don't
of
know how you do it.
plastic or something?
No,
Yeah.
it's like a plastic glass, right? Like a lot of
Yeah.
these are plastic.
It's like
glass.
it's a plastic
Yeah.
that feels like glass and can
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
isn't that
exactly.
also that's what causes the like crease because you're just bending plastic over.
Well,
and
yeah,
over
because
again.
it's
Yeah,
thin.
yeah,
You
Yeah.
crinkle
That
a water
material
bottle,
is
you're not gonna be able to see through it anymore after a few
Yeah.
times.
Like remember on the first Samsung ones, they had that screen protector that was like actually part of the screen.
Yeah.
Well, they have that still on the razors. They all have the built-in screen protectors and stuff, like
Yeah.
which I don't get, but I get like because I'm just like I don't know. It's like make it an option, but like
Are they
all
still
have-
making that folding razor?
Yes, and it looks
Yeah.
better
Yeah.
than the Z Flip. It is beautiful.
A lot of
It's
people
the
have
phone
it.
that almost made me
lot
get
of
rid of
people
my iPhone
That-
from the 16.
I felt one of those. It feels so nice.
Bro,
to
it's
I was
like
gonna say I don't think I've ever seen one, but
so their first one was hot trash. The second one
Okay.
was really good. And then
Yeah.
the third one, they copied the Z Flip and added their really cool like features that were just them. But it's also just a Google phone at the end of the day. So like
Yeah.
operating system wise, they all behave the same. Like,
Mhm.
but the phone itself feels like a real phone, which I don't know. Like, I don't know if you get what I mean, but like, I feel like a lot of phones today don't feel as real as this one does. It's got like a heavy, good like phone feel, like classic.
would you
wonder-
classify like an iPhone as a real feeling phone?
Not as much. Like, oh, I just hit that. Am I frozen?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Oh,
I'm
there's
back.
back.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was picking up my phone and I hit a lot of things, but I feel like these phones are starting to feel toyish, like even at the pro level. And the pro level used to feel real to me. Like I
Yeah.
don't know, you remember like 10s,
It's
10
just
times? Those phones felt real. Like that's what I think
the glass
is
back.
a real phone.
Every
does
time they
feel-
add the glass back, it makes it feel like
It
a
feels
real phone
premium.
again. And then
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
when they take it away, it feels like it's not a real phone again.
Plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why,
Exactly.
like, I was looking at the nothing phones because they look
Mhm.
sick, but I feel like just holding it, I'm gonna be like, yo, this is just plastic.
Yeah, it feels like a toy.
Plastic
Like,
goodies. Yeah, exactly.
I like a good heavy phone. Like I kind of want to get back to that like
that's-
good feel. Like you
that's
flip it
the
open
thing
and it
Apple
feels
does.
that.
No, see, I think that's why if they start doing
Apple's done it
foldables,
right before. You know,
Yeah,
it's like they
foldables with that much-
know like that weight you feel matters, dude. Like
Yeah.
especially if you're paying like over like $1,200 for like the max sizes, and this one will probably be like 1,500. I bet you like
Oh,
some
yeah.
crazy fucking
Mhm.
price
This
on
phone
this
might
one.
be 2,000 at launch. Like if
Yeah.
Apple does release a folding phone, I don't imagine.
Oh,
it's
I
gonna
think it'll
that-
be over 2,000. The Samsung
Really?
one's like 2,000, isn't
Really?
it?
How much is the?
Just
let's
how
see
much
the
is
Z
Or
Flip.
the
the
original
clamshell?
Samsung ones were like 2,000. You might be
Yeah, like the
frozen
first
again,
one.
How
Josh.
much is the clamshell fold for
Oh
from
yeah,
that's
definitely
the Z
frozen.
Flip, right?
I hit the cord again. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Watch out for that one.
The Z Flips are going for about 1,000,
No, but the
1,200.
original ones, like the first gen.
Yeah,
I
first
think
one.
these will go for a max like 1,600. That's my bet. I don't think they'll go over that, dude. If they go over that, I don't know how many people even buy it. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't know.
I'll be like,
that was the problem with Vision Pro, right? It was just so out of range from what
Yeah.
anyone normal
Yeah.
can buy, where no one's buying it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah.
if they can put it in like somewhat of a normal range, I'd say like under 1,600. I think that would make sense. But
Yeah.
Yeah, but
who
it's
knows,
like
man?
Good thing with all that glass, it's gonna make it heavy though. Like it'll be like not toy feeling. It'll be like, all right.
No,
this is
dude, I
object.
yeah, if this has a good weight, if this has like a perfect weight to it,
Yeah.
it's gonna feel so nice in your hand. Like just
Mhm.
doing
Just
that
like- exactly.
clamshell clap like
Exactly.
this.
I don't know, like, if it's actually going to happen this year. I feel like they've been talking about it for years.
Well,
yeah.
so they had a patent, I think, since last year or even the year before.
I could
um,
definitely see them
From what I
having
remember, I think
patent
we talked about
as
it.
soon as another
It's-
company made it.
Yeah, so we knew their patent was coming. So now this is like finally confirmation that they're literally finding manufacturers for it. So now
Yeah.
it's like the next step would be like, okay, is the phone actually coming or not? Or did they cancel it like the what is
Yeah.
that like the
The
charging pad?
the
Oh,
charging
Air
mat,
power.
car. I was about to say we can go down the list.
Yeah.
Like man, they get you hyped up for something they'll never drop. But also, I feel like what we never take into account with these leaks is like, what if this is just one team that they're like, hey, make us one prototype, and the team reaches out with an Apple official email just to get the parts to make a prototype, and now
Yeah.
we've got 30 articles, and it's like this is really just 5 people who are getting a month to see if this is viable, and if it
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
work, they don't even get to try it again.
Yeah.
Like it could very much
Yeah.
be one of
Yeah.
those. Like I don't
Mhm.
know.
They're probably just making like 100 prototypes of this right now. You know,
Yeah.
go
And
through with it.
I like
but-
it would be dope. I thought they might have gone fold this year, but like when they didn't do it this
Yeah.
year, I damn near was like, oh, they might never. Like they want to see if it's a fad. But
Yeah.
I also don't think it's a fad. Like
I don't think it's a fad. If they can fix the whole problem since the beginning, it's like with every new technology, there's some initial flaw, right?
Mhm.
And then at some generation, they completely fix it, right? And
Mhm.
so that's the initial flaw with foldables. Once they fix the crease, there's no flaw with it. Now, foldables are the best thing on earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Yeah.
think foldables will be very, very interesting once that problem's solved. So I think if they can solve this crease issue, I think
I don't
Apple's
know
gonna
if I'd
kill it.
want a big one. I think if I did like any sort
that's
of one, it would be
interesting.
like the smaller size.
So you would move away from the Max phones if it goes foldable?
No,
Damn.
I want like this phone, but it
Oh.
folds in half.
So
Yeah.
so you
They'll
want
probably-
the
They'll
Max
probably
size
do
phone.
something like that.
Yeah. But I
I feel
want
like
it
that
to compress.
Yeah.
No, that's
You know?
exactly what they'll do. I think
Yeah.
that's what they're. That's
Well, I think the folding sideways has proven to have too many flaws
they're not
to
going to
ever
do the
do
folding.
it
They're
right.
going to do the clamshell.
Well, yeah,
100%.
because it's the resolution of the half split screen is never
Yeah.
going to like nothing is made for that, and it will never be. Like every application is gonna look weird in it unless you
Yeah.
literally create your own overlays for them.
Yeah, it's going to be
Yeah.
like some kind of square. It's going to be like a square screen, right? Like
Mhm.
that doesn't really work with any like
Yeah.
Like nothing's really square
Yeah.
anymore. It's all rectangular
Yeah.
stuff.
That's
Yeah.
why, like, on that concept that you sent with them doing like a little like notification section on the side of a folding down phone, I'm like, that feels very Apple. Like Razer did that 2 generations ago, but like it feels Apple because they could just have anything that they've optimized for Apple Watch be
Mhm.
compatible with that little screen on the front.
It's gonna be so easy for them.
Exactly.
They're just gonna port it over for
Mhm.
that little
Yeah.
display, and
They
they
already have
have
the
one for, like,
icons for it.
a
They
little
already
display.
know the
Yeah.
dimensions that they need to make
Oh,
it.
man,
They make
that's a
it
good
the
point.
smallest size
That's a
of
great point.
like the smallest
Yeah.
Apple Watch size. Easy game.
Yeah. Yeah. Or even iPod Nano, the touchscreen Nano.
Yep. They
Like,
have
it's
they
like-
have already created the precedent for
Yeah.
all of the screen
Software,
sizes.
dude, their software is so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
got such good freaking software, man. That's crazy.
For real. For real.
Ugh. Yeah.
That's
Apple,
nice.
Will it ever
man.
actually come about? Like,
I'm gonna
It's a
snag that
mystery.
thing, bro. If that foldable comes out, I think I'm snagging the foldable.
they get me for another generation. Because right now
Yeah.
I'm like super 50-50 on if my next phone will be an iPhone.
No,
Like,
I think they realize that they called Apple Intelligence too early. Like they haven't done jack shit with Apple Intelligence. Like
Yeah.
there's literally nothing you can do with it. So it's like I think they called that too early. So I'm thinking they're like, oh shit, we really needed to redesign the phone, not
they're like,
Yeah,
working on
damn, we need to get back
like
to
that.
hardware.
Yeah.
People weren't impressed by us creating a
Yeah.
more intense Siri that doesn't actually
Yeah.
do anything.
Yeah.
That's never
Yeah.
existed.
Dude, and it's also the
Really.
problem. Like Siri never understands what you're saying. So like
Siri's
I tried,
good for what it's good
I
for.
tried
It
Siri
doesn't
again the
get
other day.
better. It does not get
It
better.
literally didn't understand what I say, and then
no,
it just
I-
wrote
Yeah.
some other bullshit.
I love
and
it,
then
but for the
search
small
that,
shit,
and I'm like,
man, like set an alarm, give me a timer,
Yeah,
like
Fact,
open
yeah.
open an application, like. But it's like these
Yeah.
are things that I am just too lazy to type.
Those are just
it's no
original
software.
Siri.
I was about to, that's
That's
voiceover.
why they work.
Like that's
Yeah.
voiceover
that's
back
just
in the day
voice
down
command.
here.
Yeah,
It's
voice
literally just
command.
telling
Yeah.
your phone like what you want it to do. Like,
Honestly, I think I use Siri on my watch. That's like the only time I ever use it. Because on
yeah,
the watch, I'd set an alarm, set a timer, whatever.
Yeah.
But like on my phone, on my Mac, iPad, I never use Siri.
yeah. I love to tell it to play me a song, but like it's a 30 70.
Maybe when
It's
I'm
gonna
driving.
get
Yeah.
like
On
70.
the Mac, dude,
I'm
on the
driving,
Mac, there's no
maybe.
reason to even touch Siri, bro. Why? I don't know who uses Siri on the Mac, bro. You use Siri on the Mac?
A handful of times I've definitely used it, but once again, it's just to play a song. Like I don't like
Yeah,
what else would I tell it to do? I don't even know what
Other than
Siri's
that, I'm like,
capabilities are
Dude,
inside
there's
of my
I don't
nothing
phone.
either.
that
Yeah.
Honestly,
Like,
yeah.
for on the Mac, bro.
can it open an application for me on a Mac? Can it
Yeah.
can it
I
execute
don't think
anything
so.
complex? Like,
I don't think you can
tried
do none of that.
Yeah.
it probably does math. It's probably a really
Yeah.
good calculator.
Yeah.
Like I guarantee you could just tell it like to do some quick
Yeah, you
numbers.
can, any system level stuff you can
If it
probably do.
understands the numbers.
A reminder
Yeah.
note.
Apple's the freaking Spotlight search is still broken, and I use it daily. So it's like, of course,
I
Siri
use
doesn't
Spotlight.
work.
I use Spotlight all the
Spotlight I
time.
use daily.
I use it, and it's so broken. It is not good.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
but like you know how to use it, and you can get
No,
to apps quick.
Dude,
Mhm.
it literally pops up the wrong things. Sometimes it searches it before it gives you the application.
Yeah.
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 Why
Yes.
the fuck would you search it?
Bro,
It
you're
doesn't
like,
give
I'll
you the
type in
application.
Discord, and it's
It
like,
doesn't
did you
make
want to
any
see that on Safari? No, I
Yeah.
wanted Discord that's on the computer that I just
Yeah.
typed on. Like, oh my god.
The phone
That's so-
one does that weird too.
Yep.
Oh,
The
yeah.
phone
you
gets
start
it all
typing
out of
something,
order.
it's like that doesn't exist, and it's like, what do you mean?
No, or it's like you don't want to search this. You want to go straight to the Wikipedia page for whatever words you typed in a Siri.
Yep. Or it won't
Yeah.
pop up the Safari option, and it'll be like, do you
Yeah.
want to put this into Maps? No, I don't want
Yeah.
to put this question that has a question mark into Google Maps. Like,
Yeah.
no, like never. Like, man.
Yeah, numbers it always fucks up.
Yeah.
Like if it's like an actual number, like a phone number, they'll be
Mhm.
like, oh, you want to like calculate it or just
How
copy
have they
it.
gotten away with that for so long? That's been a feature since like iPhone 4. Like, and it's been
Shit.
equally as that's crazy. And they're worried about Apple Intelligence. This is why Apple Intelligence wasn't gonna fucking work. It's not a smart.
Yeah.
It's not smart. And it
Yeah.
already.
Oh,
Like it's like
And then that's their base. Like they still didn't update it. Like it still doesn't freaking work. So I don't know
Yeah.
what they've been doing with it. So
Well,
they
remember,
literally
I had
just
said
added
something about
ChatGPT.
them.
That's all they updated. They didn't do nothing to Siri. You know?
yeah.
Well, before they like fully announced it too, I was big on that they were just years and years behind, and I think they were.
Yeah, but they had partnered with OpenAI to kind of integrate that in, but that's not even Apple
Selectively.
Intelligence.
They didn't
That's just
Yeah.
integrate it
letting
at all.
OpenAI use the Siri interface.
Legit. Legit.
Like, yeah, no, it's not integrated at all. So I don't know what they're doing with that, man. Hopefully they just go back to hardware. They're really good at hardware, man. So
Yeah. Yeah.
get back
I
to
think
that.
that's what it is. They just stopped caring about hardware. They,
Yeah.
I think they
Yeah.
just put all their money
Well,
into
they're focusing on the
yeah,
Mac
on the AI.
and
Yeah.
shit like that with the
Yeah,
hardware, you
yeah.
know.
But like I feel back in the day, if they would, and I mean, I'm saying back in the day, like we're old as shit, but we're really not. But like I feel like in the iPhone 5 era, like back in the daytime, when they would go away from like making the phone look different, because we had that iPhone 5 body for fucking years, and then they like the 6 was a little bit different, but like we carry that body forever. But they were working on not the software so much as the experience of having the phone. And I don't get like if they would sacrifice like the hardware for experience, it's different than sacrificing it for software advancement that no one asked for. Like
Mhm.
I don't know, because like the iPad experience that they created over the years is great. Like I enjoy the experience of it, but it's like I'm not here for you all to like incorporate now Apple Intelligence on top of it. Like no, just keep doing this. Like keep making the experience I'm having on it better.
Yeah.
No, 100%.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, we can complain about that all day, dude.
We could, yeah. That wasn't even in the topic, but you know, there's always some hatred with Apple. To get us into the next topic, I want to talk about the Lil Wayne Super Bowl commercial. So I don't know if you all saw this, but I'll give a brief description of what happens. Lil Wayne is in several different situations in which he's passing out lotion, and that is like the high level way of describing it. But it's a CeraVe commercial, like a lotion commercial for the Super Bowl. They obviously paid a lot of money for it. At the end of it, he goes into the studio and because the commercial this is a before Super Bowl commercial ad, and they go, "Oh, are you going to be at the Super Bowl?" And he's like, "Nah, I got to work on the album." And then the door closes to the studio because obviously he was like angry about not performing the Super Bowl in his hometown and things like that. But the door closed to the studio, and the date for the next Carter album is on the door, and that is how he announced that he is about to drop another album. Well, my first thought was, I didn't ask for another album. Personally, even as a Wayne fan. And two, this is the weirdest way I've ever seen someone announce an album. Period. Like,
I didn't see the actual commercial part. I just saw the
door close.
someone asking him. Yeah, I saw someone asking him like the question, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna be working on the album," and then door closed, and I was like, "Oh, that's actually like, again, similar feeling."
The last clip,
yeah. I'm like, "Oh, this is kind of cool." That's all I saw. So I was like, all right, this is kind of tight. But then, like,
there's 2.5 additional minutes of him passing out lotion to people.
Yeah, that part. I didn't see that at all.
I kept trying to link it into the docket, but they kept taking it off YouTube because they didn't actually release the commercial at that point, and like other people were uploading it, so it just kept getting copyright striked. But it's like 3 minutes of just like
handing out
lotion commercial.
Oh, dude, I heard that. Like, 7. Yeah, well, that's so strange.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know if I wanted a Wayne album either, but
I don't know if
the last Wayne album I really liked was Funeral.
Yeah. Damn, okay. He lost me before that. He lost me before that. Like, I think my last good Wayne album was probably like the Carter 4. Like, was my last like front to back, no skips.
Carter 4.
Like,
where you're like really,
that was probably the last, like John, fucking what else was on it? How to Love. Like, that was the last time I was front to backing a Lil Wayne album. And I'm just kind of like,
right.
I'm kind of like, Wayne, I think you getting a little.
Is the commercial called "We're All a Little Sensitive"?
Yes.
Wow,
man.
I gotta see what's happening here.
Sensitive skin commercial. I feel, Bobby.
It's from Cetaphil.
When Cetaphil, sorry, I thought it was CeraVe. I got my lotions mixed up. But like when you see this, like I described what happens. Like I described it well. Like it is just him passing out lotion.
Right. I was thinking, I saw.
Oh, and it's awkward circumstances.
A lotion commercial too. Wasn't Anthony Davis doing a lotion commercial too?
What?
What is been like a lotion trend?
What's going on with lotion commercials,
dude? Like, cause you
Dude,
said
it's like
Sarah
all the
have, like,
moments that
talent.
no one would want lotion.
Yeah, what is it? What's going on with lotion, dude?
We're all a little sensitive.
Dude, wait for the first one.
It is so much better that you all watched it here on the show. I'm
I had
glad
not
didn't
seen
link
it.
in there.
Why
Because
are
it's like-
there
it's literally
dancers
what
in the
the fuck?
background
Like,
with sparklers
now-
coming
now
out of
I know
lotion
what-
bottles?
It is a big what the fuck is going on here. Like that is the best way to describe it. I watched the whole thing because all I saw was I think it was on Blue Sky or Reddit. It was either one of the two apps, and they were just like, "Hey, Lil Wayne just announced a new album drop in a lotion commercial." That's the only thing I saw,
June
and I
6th.
was like, immediately have to
This
find
is
it.
weird.
June 6th.
Weird ass commercial.
Weird commercial, but we're
Very
getting
strange.
new Wayne, and that's why I think if I was hyped for new Wayne, like okay, let's say this was a J. Cole commercial. J. Cole did the exact same thing, and at the end he said, "I'm announcing my last album." I would have different thoughts because I'd be like, "This was cool. I wanted the information at the end." This came off very corny because I didn't care if there was a new Lil Wayne album coming
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Like I
Not
don't
to
recall
take
people
shots.
being hyped.
But it's
I mean,
also like, what was the other biggest platform for him to do this on?
You're right. Platform.
You touched the chord.
Oh, damn it. You're right.
Wow.
The platform was right. I'm just like, man, like, I'm not pumped for this, and this commercial did not help.
No,
Like,
That's exactly what it is.
do
that's
you
what it
remember when Chance announced during the finals his
Mhm.
Chance 3 album with the Apple Music commercial, and all he did was sit on a stool, and they backed out, and it was the colors of the album backdrop, and he walked off screen to Blessings playing with an instrumental, and simple, cool, ready
Yeah.
for the project. There was a lot of hype with that as well, but I'm just saying like that was like the difference is like we wanted that and we're anticipating it. Wayne, I'm like, okay, I'm interested, but not for the reasons you think.
Right, exactly. It's like I'm gonna listen to it because I'm a Wayne fan, but like I know what I'm gonna be listening to. I know it's gonna be
Yeah.
one of those. I'm gonna run it
Yeah,
through. There might be
I'm gonna run it through once.
yeah,
I'm gonna
there
run it through
might
once.
be a song or
I
two.
mean,
Yeah,
look,
like, we'll see.
I'm perfectly fine eating these words. Like
Wayne
pull this clip
Summer?
back up, the album goes crazy.
Wayne
If
Summer?
Wayne takes over the summer like it's 2008 and the Carter 3 just dropped again, I'll eat these words.
Yeah.
I don't think he has another one of those in him.
No.
Never know. Never know.
You never know. You're right. Other artists have come back at later ages.
Yeah.
The thumbs ups are hilarious.
I know. I know.
Every
I
time
don't get
move,
them.
I think
It's-
it's every time I move the mic.
Mine didn't even get the real
Thumb
one.
up.
It thinks his
But yeah.
mic is a thumb.
Thumbs up.
And this is why computers are not yet going to take over the world.
Yeah. This is the
because
best.
they don't know what a thumb is.
This is the
Doesn't
best.
The
mean
fact that we all
My actual
I
thumb.
think
God
I
I'm on
damn.
think I
Windows,
have mine
so-
off. I think I might turn mine off. I don't
This
know.
is, I think since we all put our thumbs in the camera, this might be a great time for a transition to the
Yep.
next
To
topic.
Bobby getting
So
French
this
fries.
Oh,
As Bob gets his French fries, I can intro this one. This is a great one. Honestly, the French fry break was amazing. But
Facts.
the speaking on Super Bowl, Lil Wayne did not perform at the halftime show in his hometown of Louisiana, which made him a little sensitive. Hence, this entire campaign of weirdness. Kendrick Lamar did perform. Oh my God, hearing the kitchen noises.
It's crazy that we can hear that.
Oh,
Kendrick Lamar performed.
He fucking pulled his plate out. You know, he's
Yeah,
I know, like I was trying to
Yeah,
power
like-
through it, but it was so.
No, it keeps going. Like,
Yeah, like
his
was
voice is
so
all terrible.
Oh. But Kendrick Lamar performed at the Super Bowl with one of the coolest victory laps and also what I think was the most low-key performance at the Super Bowl. Like, it was super stripped down. I downloaded Tubi for only 22 minutes because I got it right before it started and deleted the app about 10 minutes after the performance.
yeah, that's good.
But it was really dope to see, and I wanted to know like what everybody's thoughts were since we had all saw it because I fucking loved it. But I don't know why everybody else
Drake.
loved it or what your reasons were. Bro, saying "Say Drake" with that smile on his face was
He's just like,
diabolical.
Dude,
Like,
say Drake.
Well, think about the breath control of he's already at this point in the performance, he has sprinted the entire length of the field. He's hit 2 corners already of the field in the box. No, 3 because he went in the X too. So like he's hit all of the controller and the PS4 controller buttons that are on the fucking screen, and then he gets dead center, takes a breath, and says, "Say Drake," and looks dead center camera. I'm like, that is. If I said to everyone who would listen, I was like, man, I just really hope Drake's got people who love him around him, because my crash out would be biblical, bro.
God damn.
Say pedophile.
Oh my god, dude. He didn't even say A minor. The pullback was diabolical. Like they pulled out and they turned the crowd mic up, and you just hear everybody saying minor, and it's like, oh
yeah, dude, those two were crazy. And then the necklace was crazy.
Yeah,
well, the necklace is actually the logo of his company.
Yeah, it's the PG Lang.
But PG Lang company logo.
Minor,
but it's also Drake's first initial. Like, and he also was talking shit about capitalism in America, and it looks like the Amazon A. Like it's like, man, it's like you can read whatever you want into it, and I love performances like that because it's like he's never gonna tell us what he meant. So it's just like, it's great when you have that much imagery. And then shout out to the one dude on top of the GNX who had a Sudanese flag and a Palestinian flag, just waving that shit. And I'm like, I feel like you got tackled. I feel like you got tackled.
He did. He got banned from all NFL games in the future.
I mean, I didn't do talk about some shit. Talk about some shit that's worth it.
Yeah.
Like, bro, ban me, bro. Like that was and like it's during Not Like Us. So you see Serena Williams sea walking, and you look right past her head, and it's just a big Sudanese flag and a Palestinian flag sewn together. Like, bro.
The Serena Williams one that puzzled everyone was like, yo, Serena
Williams. I was like, is that Serena?
That puzzled everybody, bro.
They said, Drake, I'm about to talk shit with 2 of your exes here.
Yeah.
Also, like,
even acts of the performance.
Like the intro was like a whole new song. Like everything was, and then the breath control, the actual like rapping of it.
Yeah. You could tell when his mic was on and when his mic was off. And it was on for a good 70 to 80% of that performance.
Legit.
Like
he was like running around. Like everything about it was so sick. It was so sick.
Uncle Sam having Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh yeah.
I was talking with my mom about that, just like from like the experience of like Samuel L. Jackson is of the generation where his grandparents were probably either slaves or sharecroppers, and he is on national television playing Uncle Sam right now, and I'm just like, this is crazy. Like, what is, like, 2025 is a wild year right now. This was not on my bingo card. Like, it's like literal Uncle Sam, and it's the motifs from To Pimp a Butterfly without him performing To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that's so dope to me.
That is lit, man. But do you guys think Drake can ever recover from this?
No.
Is there any way for him to come back? Like, let's say he
drops like a Take Care
albums,
if he drops Take Care again,
it's a banger. But like, will people respect it? You know?
Yeah, no. See, that's the thing.
If he drops Take Care, people will still be in the comments being assholes. I don't think he comes back from this. He can drop any, like 50 years from now. Somebody's gonna hit the comments and go, but remember when Kendrick? It's forever attached to your name. Like Nas is one of the best rappers still till this day. I love Nas more than Jay-Z. Nas will still get mentions about Ether until he died. That's one song. Kendrick did like 6 and a Super Bowl. Like it's
I think
Super Bowl is crazy, man.
It's like it puts everyone in order. That's what this was. It's like, all right, Kendrick is legit the best. Drake is clearly maybe second, and then Cole is maybe third. It's like that. It's a clear top 3.
I heard like such a good comparison is like Kendrick is like the Joker, because you know how he got like the other rappers to like go against Drake too? The thing is Kendrick doesn't even give a fuck about those rappers either, dude. He doesn't give a fuck about anybody. He knows that he's number one.
Bro.
That's why I was like, dude. That's why I was like, dude, Kendrick's actually crazy. He flipped all these other dudes to go against Drake, and then in reality, he doesn't give an F about those guys either. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the crazy part about Kendrick, dude.
this killed me. So I was looking at the stats the day after, and I just pulled them up right now to see what the numbers still were. So like Drake has consistently been in the top 10 most streamed artist of Spotify consistently his entire career. Like Kendrick Lamar has not peaked past him. Kendrick Lamar is peaking so hard right now. He is number 7 in the world currently, and every single day has been a peak streaming day for him since the Super Bowl. Like even with regular Super Bowls that have peaks after, they don't get what Kendrick just got. He has jumped crazy spots. This is the highest he's ever peaked on there. Like Drake is sitting at number 13 right now, and he only has like his daily trend. So today is 213,000 songs. So it's 213,000 streams right there. Kendrick Lamar today has 2,300,000 today. Like that's why I'm like, no, you don't come back from a spread like this, because people like freaking Taylor Swift. Like, let me find Taylor Swift in here. Taylor Swift's still doing a mill a day. Like Kendrick performing at the Super Bowl did not change her numbers. Kendrick performing at the Super Bowl decreased Drake's numbers. Wow. Like, man, it's insane.
People switch sides again, dude. Like it's almost like there was a first wave of switching sides. It was like there's the first wave when GNX was trending. And then now the second wave is Super Bowl. It's like you got a second wave off of it.
I'm so excited. When Drake drops this album, I'm going to be staring at the chart data. I don't think you understand, because I just want to see what the people are feeling. Like, because I'm just like, there's only one person on my Instagram, and I'm pretty sure everyone here can guess who it is, who is still writing for Drake and ready for this album. And I'm just like, how can you openly be a fan at a time like this? I would quietly like Drake right now.
Yeah, for real. And it's like, honestly, I'm not gonna listen to it if one of you guys was like, "Yo, listen to this song."
If one person tells me it's garbage,
it's like I'm not listening to it.
I mean, and the whole internet's gonna clown on it. Like it's like any album, right? Like any album that comes out, like the whole internet's gonna clown on it for a little bit, and then the reality comes out after. But like,
it's gonna settle about 3 weeks into the release.
So hard. Yeah. It's gonna be clowned on so hard.
Because I'm just like, Drake, a normal Drake rollout is a great starting video, a little teaser. He did that. He dropped it. It made no noise in the way that other Drake shit has made noise. The comment sections on everything on Drake shit is turned off too. I don't know if y'all peep that shit, but he deletes comments heavy on Instagram. Heavy deletions, bro. Like it's to the point where it's like he's not even trying to hide that he is removing comments and turning comments off. He turned comments on for the first time for that release of the Drake thing for his new album. And all the comments were like, "Oh, you finally turned them back on. Oh, you ready for it?" Like, and then like everything just getting deleted minutes after. Like, I was like, bro, he's paying somebody like to sit there and delete hate comments.
Someone was not supposed to turn that on.
Oh yeah, I guarantee it, because his comments have been off since Not Like Us dropped.
Yeah.
Dude, what was with the bullet holes, dude? Was that necessary, dude?
I didn't get that.
That was so dumb, dude. It's like, are you admitting you're like dead right now? Is that what you're admitting to? Like,
I think what is this? Maybe the only way Drake has a small comeback, the Drake the rapper has to die, and we only get R&B now. Like, it's like go sit in a room with Party and steal all of his songs. That's the only way we're ever gonna like you again. Like,
but I was like, the funniest shit was like someone was like, "Yo, Drake can't come back just sing songy right now, dude. He can't be just singing
that's
now."
The only thing. I dare him to rap. I dare him to fucking rap right now.
He's gotta be
as a Drake hater.
Hard as fuck.
Nah, bro. I don't even do hate comments on the internet. And if Drake comes back with some hardcore rap, I'm still that nigga. I'm about to know you're not. No, you're fucking not.
Yeah, he's talking about weapons.
You challenge, like it's one of those things where it's like you really stepped up to somebody and you said, I could beat you, and you got beat, and then you took it like a sore loser, and everyone saw it. Like you can't hide. Like it's crazy when you see it, like a nigga get knocked out and then he try to go like, I ain't get knocked out though, I was lying, and it's like no, we saw it. You just got one two'd. Like you just tried to sue him. And Kendrick said it at the Super Bowl, to bring us back to the topic we're talking about. He said, I want to play their favorite song, but you know they love to sue.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, the shots, the fucking shots. Oh my God.
Even the game over, like, so good. It was
bro,
so good.
Putting a controller on the stage, like he said, this is a game to me.
Yeah.
I'm playing with your life. I'm playing with your career. This is a game. Like,
no, dude, he will forever be tainted by that song, dude. That song will be played throughout the ages, bro.
in the certified pedophile line isn't even about Drake. It's
Yeah.
about his homie Baka, who has an actual case.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, it's at you.
No,
Like,
it's
A minor line is the line that's at
again.
Drake.
Kendrick has double entendres, right? Double entendre.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Without the double entendre, he literally just says blatantly in the bar right after, "Say Drake, I hear you like him young," and then goes like, "Hey, if you got a girl and you think you in love, hide your little sister from him." That is so brutal. It's
Oh my god.
like hearing that at the Super Bowl just made me go, "Wow, this is a different time." Like Super Bowls when we were kids were fucking Prince, Michael Jackson, and maybe a Janet Jackson nipple. Like
Legit.
what? Like the
Legit.
craziest thing we saw was a wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And now we're seeing people
Timberlake,
getting called predators. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
man, the
Yeah.
times have shifted.
Freaking JP messing up, man. Come on.
Yeah, man. Like the wildest thing that could have happened was a wardrobe malfunction. Now the wildest thing is being called a pedophile in front of millions of people.
Yeah, just straight
What?
up.
Like that's
Dude,
a crazy 20-year jump.
And not
Yeah.
not even people being freaked out. They're singing along. They're with it. They're like, yeah,
Like, bro, I feel like everybody would have gasped in a different time period. Everybody would have been like, "Oh my god, he said it."
With those
Everybody in the crowd,
lyrics-
A minor.
those lyrics are crazy. Dude. Like, but people are just going with it, dude. No one cares.
Somebody's grandma
Yeah.
looked up them lyrics after the Super Bowl. Just think about that. That's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Like,
That's
That's
exactly
when you know, you can't say you won when my mom is calling me on the phone saying,
Yeah.
I actually knew about that beef because you had talked about it and like I really knew what was happening. And I'm like, Mom, that's crazy. Like you should not know this shit.
literally my boss was telling me that his little cousin told him about the beef, dude. Like, cause he was so after the Super Bowl, he went and found out about it.
Yeah.
My man said, big as the Super Bowl, and Kendrick said,
That's
"Bet.
crazy, dude.
Yeah.
We
Legit.
big as the Super Bowl." No, you're not. No, you're fucking not. J. Cole, sit down. Everybody else sit down. I'm so glad J. Cole backed out. Imagine
Yeah.
if Cole would have got hit in this crossfire.
Oh man.
Oh,
That would've been
oh
rough.
man. I don't even know what they would have had. What dirt would they have had on him? Like, man, like
You wore nice shoes. You wore Nikes one time.
you still drive an Acura, bitch.
Yeah.
No, I mean, dude, to do what Kendrick did, man, it's crazy, bro. He
It was
just
history.
he was just like, screw this guy. I'm gonna literally,
Yeah.
tear down his entire career. His whole career won't matter anymore. Like
Dude,
that was
legit.
crazy, man.
I loved it. And it's like
Mhm.
he still interwove all of those themes that we love Kendrick for too, where he was like, fuck capitalism. This actually sucks. Don't forget that. Like,
Yeah.
here's some fun music. And
Yeah.
here's 500 niggas getting out of a GNX like a clown car. Like,
Yeah.
Yes.
That,
also oh my god, just on the film tip, the peekaboo one, where
Ooh,
he just
Yeah.
literally
Oh,
pops up in the camera. And like I think it was
Oh.
T-Pain who said it, but whoever was racking focus that night deserves a raise. Like,
Yeah.
bro, like it was so clean for that one shot where
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
you're not getting paid enough. Like that
Yeah.
was
Dude.
beautiful camera work.
The only thing they messed up was at least towards the beginning, his mic was way down. Like you couldn't even hear him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
everybody on
they
Reddit
pushed
was
it
like,
up a little
fuck the
bit.
sound
Yeah.
engineer.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, no,
getting
legit.
brutal. I hope
They
he hasn't looked
fucked
at
it
the
up,
comments.
dude.
Dude got
Kendrick
called
would've been-
out.
It would have been even that much more incredible if the audio was better.
Yeah.
FD Signifier in his video breakdown of the Super Bowl was like, I love whoever did the audio mix. I know it was your first time, but you did trash on SZA's vocals. And I was like, he did.
Yeah.
But also
Facts.
SZA I don't think SZA sang that. Like I think they did
I
I think they
Michael-
recorded a
Lip
I think they recorded a show track the day before because it was like like I was looking at some of her holds on the end of her notes and I was like, your mouth isn't doing what I'm hearing.
Already, dude,
Mhm.
she would give up on some lines. I was
Yeah.
watching. I was like, oh, she just let
Yeah.
the song play, bro.
Yeah, and like Kendrick, he had his part where his mic was off to catch his breath when he walks across the whole thing. Like
Yeah.
that part
Yeah,
during the If This World Was Mine, Luther, that track. Like
Yeah.
when he
Yeah.
does that one, I'm like, oh, this mic's off, but it's perfectly okay that it's off as you walk through this field and try to catch your breath. Like,
Yeah.
Yes.
Facts.
But yeah, like man, it was crazy. Like that was such a good Super Bowl performance to be as stripped down as it was. Like we're used to flash and fireworks and like 17 artists coming out. Like, and he was like, just me. Here's
Also,
12 hot minutes.
It wasn't even hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he did. I was waiting for some old
No,
shit.
it was
That's what
all
was
new.
me.
All right. Like,
Man.
I'm like something.
Bro,
was gonna be there, but yeah, he was just.
I wanted some old shit. Like
He-
if he would have,
he
I would have
right,
lost my
bro.
shit if he did like
Pulled all
ADHD.
right out.
Oh,
That shit would have
Bro.
gone hard, bro.
If we would have got anything off Section 80, I might have lost my shit. Like if he would have did high power, oh my god. First of all, he would have they would have cut the cameras. But like if he would have did high power, bro, like visions of Martin Luther staring at me, like Malcolm
no,
X
they couldn't
X
handle
on
that
my-
one. I think the Super Bowl couldn't handle that shit.
Oh yeah, no, he would have had the Uncle Sam Samuel Jackson cut that track off immediately.
yeah, facts.
And that was produced by Cole. It would have been dope to hear some Cole on the speakers.
That would've
Fucking
been sick.
King Kunta, dude. I wouldn't
Oh
mind.
my god.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
Yo, if he would have did King Kunta or Blacker the Berry,
Oh,
That'd be crazy, bro. But he
why?
can't do shit like that, man. They would have those white people in the audience would have died, bro. They would have fallen over. You know?
you mean King Kunta at the Super Bowl and everybody like that would have they would not have cared about the Drake thing. They would have been like, hold on,
They'd be like,
we
wait,
gotta double back.
Hey,
Are you talking about Kunta Kinte right now?
Mhm.
That would have been crazy.
that would've been wild.
Or if we would have did like fucking Dying of Thirst, fucking man,
Ooh.
anything.
Yeah, that-
Oh my god. Oh, if he just would have did Mad City, Man Down, where you from? Ooh.
Yeah.
Isn't
Oh
that
my
what he
God.
came into at the one a few years ago?
Yeah.
Did he come in with no, I thought he came in with all right. Cause he didn't say Popo at the last Super Bowl and everybody was mad about that. Because he took the Popo line out of all right. Like we hate and then
Okay.
he just says like ha ha or some shit. He makes
Yeah.
like some weird vocal noise. And it's
Yeah.
like, nigga, you at the Super Bowl, just say Popo, bro. Like, but then again,
Yeah,
if he would have said it, maybe he wouldn't have got this performance.
Again, yeah, no, you can't. They back the blue baby over there.
Oh yes,
Oh,
yes,
And you can't be
100%.
doing that.
NFL.
You can't be doing that.
NFL has never, the NFL and its
You can't
fans
be-
have never shied away from that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, but hey, it was dope. I like to see unconventional acts, and I would consider this to have been something that we would have never
Something
seen in a Super Bowl
Yeah.
back in.
No, he
like-
played the line well. You know, it's like
Yeah.
he could have done even more outrageous stuff, but he played it well.
Mhm.
Like if anything, they'll bring him back in a few years. Because he's
I'm interested in that. Like, I mean, and maybe
Do
it's like
they
a very
bring
discussion-
people back?
So there are very few people who have come back, but they come back in different ways as featuring acts. Like Beyonce has touched the Super Bowl 3 times. She's probably the only one to have, but she went with Destiny's Child. She did her own performance and featured Destiny's Child, which is Thug, because that's you featuring you. And then
Yeah.
she came up with Coldplay and Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
But like, she's the only person. Like, nobody else has ever touched the Super Bowl stage that many times. So it's like Kendrick. This is his
Well,
second
Kendrick
one,
is
so
that
he's up
too.
there.
Yeah.
Well, so is Bruno, because Bruno had his own, and then Bruno came up with Beyonce that one year.
Yeah.
But that's because Uptown Funk was too dope. Like Uptown Funk was like he had to get on the Super Bowl that year.
Yeah.
Like I think like if there was a betting pool for who would have been on stage, I would put all my money on him and Mark Ronson that year.
Yeah.
Like, but
Facts.
yeah.
Dude, what happened to
know.
Bruno Mars, man? This new
Oh yeah.
this
Well,
new
he's
song was
also
trash, dude.
he's the #1 streamed artist on Spotify and has been for years. He still currently is. Like he is hitting his peak listener every
His
day.
old
He
songs
is
are
the top
great.
artist. Yeah, but that's his top 10. Like I think
Yeah.
it goes like first album, second album, first album, second album, and then like new shit is sprinkled in the middle. Like, but a lot of it is like Just the Way You Are, Catch a Grenade, When I Was Your
Yeah.
Man, like
Hmm.
Lazy Song.
The classics.
Older
the
stuff.
Yeah.
classics.
The shit that got put in commercials and movies.
Yeah.
But like I think that in like what I was saying with like the Kendrick maybe coming back or something like that, I wonder if we're gonna switch the Super Bowl back to like pop music again, like in the current day. Like because I can see like next year being like a Sabrina Carpenter year after this. So like you know what I'm saying? Like a almost polar opposite like
a
palette
Taylor
cleanser.
No,
Like-
Taylor's got one coming.
Oh yeah, she hasn't
Probably.
done one. She has not done one.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Taylor hasn't
I
got
don't
one.
know.
Maybe
I
we'll-
think-
The NFL
Taylor-
absolutely loves her in the Chiefs right now.
But, like,
yeah,
She's
but
gonna do
I
one at
feel
some
like
point.
I could see
if
that.
Taylor do it, I feel like she ain't doing it till she done. Like she's gonna do it as somebody who comes back. You know what I'm saying? Almost like on some reunion shit to like kick off a tour.
I think she'll
like-
do it at the end. So I think she
Yeah.
has like an album coming out and she
Mhm.
might tour again, but she's been on tour for like 4 years.
I
That's
can't
what I'm
imagine
saying.
what that's
Like
gonna
the
do,
Super
dude.
Bowl
She
is
already-
just that's nothing to her
she already
right now.
breaks numbers and breaks systems. I can't imagine what
Yeah.
that's gonna do, dude. Like that's gonna like even maybe the NFL streaming is gonna go down, dude, when she's on that shit.
Yeah.
That shall be wild.
I don't know, man. Like, that's crazy work. Like, Taylor Swift getting the Super Bowl right now,
Dude,
of
I think
course
that
it
would
would go crazy, but I feel like for
be so
her,
crazy.
she gonna wait
Yeah.
till she's like, y'all
Yeah.
thought y'all was gonna forget about me.
She does,
Psych.
yeah, dude.
She gonna come out and there's gonna be a
That's the crazy
guitar in the
part.
middle of the fucking shit as the stage, and she gonna
Yeah.
fly or some shit. She
She's
gonna do
like
something
this
stupid.
printing money, dude.
Mhm.
She prints money, bro. She doesn't need
Bro,
none of that. But
she
like
Yeah.
do
if she
whatever
does it,
she
then
wants,
she'll
and
print even more, bro.
it will be monetarily advantageous,
Yeah.
no matter what the
Yeah.
fuck she does.
Yeah.
Real.
No.
That's
So
wild.
I think it's coming though, because the NFL just loves her in the Chiefs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's their favorite
It-
thing right now.
Honestly, she might do it the year she gets married to bro. That would be dope.
That too.
That
Yeah.
would be a filthy.
That could be
Yo,
interesting.
imagine he comes through and wins the motherfucker the year they get married and she performs halftime. I can see that storyline.
That'd be fucking
Dude,
Yeah.
I mean, unless they break up now, unless Taylor's like, yo, I ain't dating a loser real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she just dips. That'd be wild.
Needs to write songs about people who hurt her. He lost the
Yeah.
Super
I was
Bowl.
about to say, yeah, maybe, but see, that's also why I think maybe Taylor Swift might be coming up on her end. I think she's just happy now.
Yeah. Album about
Everybody love her when she heartbroken. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like, all of them songs is mainly her
true.
being sad,
That's
and she
true.
happy
Yeah.
as fuck right now.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Family Guy predicted it.
You need like some hardcore emotion to create some of that stuff, you know?
that's what I'm saying. We not like
and-
Taylor Swift. Has she
Yeah, you
lost
gotta write
anybody
her
close to her?
pain.
Maybe that's gonna be the next one. It's gonna be like a lost love or somebody like passing away album because her shit thrives when it's sad. But when it's sad,
Morbid and
like,
stuff.
I mean,
That's
but like
morbid.
I love her sad shit. Like, I mean, like it's real. Like when
Yeah,
Taylor
no,
Swift
hope-
got a
I
guitar
hope
and she just
someone
about to do a ballad, I didn't say I hope. I don't hope. I'm just saying that might be the only thing that's the catalyst these days. Like, it don't seem like Travis breaking her heart right now.
I mean, let's be honest too. If she gets a Super Bowl, you're hearing stuff from every album.
Oh, I
Yeah.
want to hear our song. I'm gonna flip shit
Yeah.
if I don't. I'll sing our song in the middle of the fucking stadium if she ain't gonna do it. The fuck, I've really been fucking with Taylor Swift since day one. I'm not a super
Thanks.
fan by any fucking means, but she can
she-
do what she do.
She's got some
I mean,
bangers. The
I'm not saying good
OGs.
music, but it's different.
Her
Oh, yeah.
classics
Oh
go.
my god.
Like you
Tell
can't
me
lie.
why
You
off
can't lie on
Fearless. I bumped that shit this
Yeah.
morning when I woke up. Right? Like, bro, that Fearless
Okay, I
album was
I didn't
stupid.
do that, but
Stupid. Bro, like I fuck with Taylor. I'm the reason these numbers is going up on Spotify. I know it. I'm involved. I'm never gonna buy a ticket. I don't want to see her live, but
I
like
definitely do not choose to play her. But when she's on, it's not bad.
Yeah, no,
you
like
gotta choose.
she came
I'm
on
telling you,
Bobby's
if you-
random ass shuffle. It was lit.
Lit. Yeah,
if you
Yeah,
get
the
a
shuffle
Taylor
is-
Swift song you fuck with, I'm telling you, gonna fuck with it tough and you're gonna understand it. Like if you find that one where you like, yo, this is
Yeah.
just a good song,
I
you're
don't-
gonna play the fuck out of it.
I haven't
like,
listened
get
to her enough where I'm listening to the lyrics. I
Nah,
definitely
bro.
haven't listened that deep.
Tap
dude. I
in,
definitely
bro.
haven't that deep. I
I'm
think
telling you, tap in. Think about that person who broke your heart back in freshman year of high school and listen to Fearless. Boy, it's over with. It's over with. You be in that motherfucker crying, feeling all your emotions. This beautiful album. Like, oh my God. Like, listen to Love Story and hear them words. She told a story. Like, she's cold. Like,
Yeah, no facts. That's a good song.
bro, it's a great fucking song. Like,
Oh,
what?
yeah. They're all great, man. Yeah, but I haven't analyzed them lyrically like I've done a Kendrick song.
You belong with me? Go break that down, bro. She
I
said,
haven't broke that shit
I
down.
can
Like
see. Can't you see that I'm the one who understands you? Been here all along. So, baby, don't you see? You belong with me. What? She was thugging that shit out. She was singing for her love, bro.
Dang.
I don't think anyone has ever said Taylor Swift was thugging that shit out after I said it.
No.
I said it. I was like, I don't think that's
You
been said.
I don't know if it was the word.
First one.
Yeah, it doesn't.
You were the
No one's
first
ever
one that said
associated
that.
thug and Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know if it was the proper verbiage for.
No. But she go crazy.
Persevered. Yeah, she persevered for it.
Persevered for it is crazy.
Let's give her that. Oh, give her that.
She really sunk her heels in.
Persevered.
Yeah.
Facts. That's the energy. That's exactly what she did.
She's digging in.
You can't say she thugged it out. It's like, it's not the adjective for her.
She's hunkering down. Right?
Hunkering.
That's a good one.
Hey.
That's a good one. digging
hey,
deep.
no matter what word we use, she re-recorded all of her old albums and made more money than I will ever see in my lifetime.
Yeah.
So like, shit,
Fucking
she
print
she
money,
hunkered
bro.
down to the motherfucking bank
She
twice
broke
on
a
every
whole
album,
company. She fucking
bro.
broke Ticketmaster, bro. She literally broke
Bro,
the system.
Insane.
like, gee, the Beyonce shit is crazy right now too on Ticketmaster, bro. The pre-sale, they got like a queue that you can get in, and my sister was doing it. She was like queued number 4,000 in the second day of pre-sales.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
pre-sales, there's gonna be no general admission. They're gonna hold like 100 general admission tickets, and it's gonna be fight for the death on the day that the tickets get released.
Yeah.
I hate what it's getting
All
to now.
obstructed view.
It
No,
really
it's
is.
impossible to go to big shows now.
You
Oh,
can't
yeah.
do it nowadays.
Yeah.
You gotta be
Everyone's
lucky.
instantly buying them out.
Well, so, like I do appreciate the thing that Ticketmaster's doing now with their pre-sale and their regular sale. You get a number for like where you're going to be listed. You can only check out one at a time in that number, and what your number is what you end up paying. That's the part that kind of annoys me. But it's like if you get number one in the pre-sale when it first goes live and you click, your ticket will be $75 to go see Beyonce. If you are number 4,000, your ticket will potentially be
It's all
$4,000.
resale. It's all resale.
Like, because at that point, they can go to the highest price that they want on Ticketmaster, and then everybody else after that is just a vulture. So it's like, like they only have to honor the like lowest price for like a certain number of people who are in queue. So it's like it's actually insane, but it helps out with the botting a little bit, bit.
Yeah.
Like
Fact.
that you can
Dude,
only buy like 4 or 6
terrible,
tickets
man.
or some shit.
It's absolutely terrible. Like, dude, I was even running like a VPN, and they don't let you run a VPN to even get in the queue.
No.
'Cause,
They got in trouble after
I just got some
Taylor's whole
weekend
debacle
tickets.
with them, so they're trying to make them do things more by the book. But
Yeah, that shit. But I mean, like Taylor Swift shit was so like catastrophically bad that it almost became like her company. Like she was like,
Yeah.
she almost took that bitch over. Where it was like, y'all fucked up my shit so bad that I could sue you for everything. Like,
Yeah.
none of her fans could actually get tickets.
Dude,
It was
even
like, what was
those
the point of
tweeters
this?
were like 4,000, like that. Like
Mhm.
that was like the craziest shit I've ever seen.
I just think it's so crazy. Like, I wish that we would bring back the like big like fan club culture of things where like you could really become a part of like an artist fan club. Like back in the day, it used to be mail-in and stuff. We can obviously do it virtual now, but those people were honored a little bit better because it's like it sucks when there's like the person who ends up with that $4,000 nosebleed seat probably fucking loves Taylor Swift. Like it's like they probably have been listening since the fucking first album, and it's like they don't really get to experience that without like having to go through the shit where it's like if we bring back that like fan club, you like your people get the first one, like Beyonce does it with the Beehive and they get first pre-sale, but it's like that's like the only way you can kind of combat this at this point.
Yeah.
Like
No, it's like these artists they're so big that like people are coming from anywhere to show up at that place.
Yeah.
You know,
yes, bro. I know people going to see
really
the show in
getting
London.
to that point.
They're from Chicago and they're going to see the show in London for Beyonce.
Exactly,
It's
'cause
like
that's the only place they could get the ticket, right? Like
it's like they know they could get a cheap ticket and they're like, I might as well make a vacation out of it. And it's like you're not from there. You just bought a ticket from a London fan who probably has loved Beyonce just as much as you do, and they can't get a ticket now. Like, shit, I almost just busted
wild,
my
dude.
whole...
But no, it's really messed up, man. Like to see anybody, you need to do that. Like even I just got weekend tickets and I needed to wait in a queue, right? Like they're doing that for even like I mean the weekend's not even close to as big as those guys, but even
Oh no, The Weeknd is the #2 most streamed Spotify artist on the planet and has been for a while.
Really?
Yes.
He actually is #2. That's actually crazy.
Yes.
I mean, I love The Weeknd, but
crazy part, I don't think Beyonce even cracks the top 10, but Beyonce still has like real life fans. So it's like she got
fandoms. Yeah, there's people who are like
fandom versus
obsessed
streamdom.
with them. Yeah, it's like more people are obsessed with these people. Yeah.
Yeah, like there are people who will only listen to Weeknd music like for the whole day, whereas like there are people who will spend their entire rent check on Beyonce. Like those are different fans.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. There's levels to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be late. Yeah, Evo really wanted to go, so I was like, all right, let's do it, man. Let's do it.
What's up. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm kind of over the big shows. Like I'm damn near at the point where it's like the second you get past like Lincoln Hall, like I'll catch you later. Like if I got to get a backstage pass, like because I don't know. This like if you're performing at the United Center or if you're performing at Soldier Field, I kind of just assume that like I'm probably not gonna get a fucking ticket.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
no, facts.
yeah.
For like a decent price. For
yeah,
something that's realistic. It's like,
No, as
all
long as it's a normal price, I'm willing to do it. Yeah, if
Yeah.
I'm not paying the thousands of dollars. Yeah.
it's like once we get to $300, I'm literally like, I would rather go see a Broadway show. Like
Yeah.
that's what it always
Yeah.
comes down to for me, because I like, if I'm gonna go see something live, I would rather go see the equivalent of a movie for this price with live actors
No,
in
I
front
mean,
of me
yeah.
than
I mean,
one artist. Like,
yeah.
No, facts.
and maybe an
300 is
opener
like
that I don't know.
yeah, for
Yeah.
like any like concert or something
I
like
think
that.
300 is a crazy max. I mean, I understand
Yeah.
artists got to make money and they got to eat,
Yeah.
but it's like, bro, 300 is crazy. Like
Yeah.
$300 for a one night experience is insane. Like in
For
this
like an
economy,
hour. For like 2
like,
hours.
100%.
that's what I'm saying. It's
like-
for a 90-minute show, and I'm
Yeah.
like, look, I get it. Like maybe your worth has become the equivalent of that, but that is never going to be a reasonable price.
Yeah,
Like
no, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
sometimes I'm mad at fucking $30 and $40 tickets in the city because I'm like, are you even worth that? Like, so you
I
think
mean,
I'm
yeah, I mean, there's
300?
there's
Like,
levels to that too, right? Like if there's like
yeah,
hella brand new artists, like
bro.
why am
Or
I
not-
paying that much? Like
My-
what's going on here?
Bro, my problem after doing so many like recaps and
Yeah.
stuff at like shows in places like the Metro, I'm like, bro, I've been
Yeah.
backstage here. I'm not giving you $100 to come into the
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, hell,
Like,
for 100. Yeah, for 100 for something like that.
It's like, hold up, bro. Like I've
And-
been employed
and
here. Like I've worked here before. Like
Yeah.
nah, G. Like that's crazy. So yeah, there's levels to the venues, but we gotta put
Mhm.
caps on it. I don't know. And how much of it are artists seeing? I wish everyone would just be transparent and say the numbers. And I think it would make everybody go, oh, if we just cut out all these people who never made music, who are just a middleman, maybe we could have $70 tickets and artists could actually make more money from it. Like,
Yeah.
because how much of that
No,
money is
it's
truly
always like
going
it's
back?
always the bullshit venue pricing and all that kind of stuff because they can estimate, okay, how much money are we gonna make on alcohol, how much food, whatever,
Yeah.
all that kind of ish. Like,
And it's like they do make so much off of things like concessions where
Yeah.
I'm like, you can't say you need this much upfront. You can't say you need this much of the upfront ticket cost when every dollar spent inside the stadium directly goes to you. Like essentially this artist just brought you customers.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, I
and-
mean, that's
don't
why
know.
they get some reduced pricing, and it's all the BS of the industry, right? Like,
and then
all that.
Ticketmaster just said, let's buy all the venues
yeah,
and
Yeah.
and put contracts in where if they perform with anyone who's not working with Live Nation, they can't perform there. So
Mhm.
it's like
that's crazy. That's
monopolies.
crazy.
Yeah. It's wild.
Screw Ticketmaster, man, and their taxes on the tickets are so high too. Like whatever fee they add on top.
I need
It's
breakdowns on those
unnecessary as hell.
motherfuckers. I want to know what every dollar went to. I want you to say like 10% is going towards paying staff for load in. Like I damn near want it to be that detailed at this point. Like, because bro, these
Legit,
service
if they're
fees, it's like
transparent,
another.
maybe
I
I
could have paid for another person to come here in fees.
No, but
Like,
yeah, but also there's a pro and con, right? Right when it's transparent, you're gonna be like, why the hell am I paying that fee? Right? There's gonna be that kind of thing.
yeah. But I
But,
want to,
like,
I want to know what I
like
can be
that,
mad
yeah.
at specifically.
Yeah.
I want to be like
Yeah.
the 33% of this that is for this. Fuck that. Like I want to be able to say that.
Yeah. Facts. Facts.
Like, and then just the line item at the bottom, and the other 50% goes directly to the pockets of this company. Like, that's not directly tied to a salary or anything. Yeah.
This is
Crazy.
crazy, man. The concert climate is like any event, dude. It's not even concerts. It's any
Yeah,
event.
any event.
So expensive nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
It's like people are trying to do stuff again, but it's like almost like a downside. Like everyone's trying to.
Why don't
Everyone's
we
trying
just go
do the
back to
same thing.
like
It's like
could we get back to the making the concert movie right after the concert and then selling that at a cheaper price? Like I'd fuck with that too. Like the Beyonce tour, it's like if I didn't catch it and then I could go get, like a $15 pay-per-view to watch it. I feel like that at least brings the accessibility in and lets
yeah, like
everybody
you're
still be
watching
fucking greedy.
watching the show. Yeah.
Yeah, Beyonce used to do that for all her tour shows because my mom would buy the DVDs like after she got off tour, and it would be like what, like $15-20, and you can go and replay the show, and it's like you get to see every single city. You don't just see the one city. It had a little documentary portion. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like at least do something for everybody else who can't buy your $200 or $2,000 fucking ticket in Beyonce's case.
Yeah, but like video streaming and DVDs and stuff aren't the biggest money makers either. So I wonder if that even ever made money.
Right. You're right. Well, I mean, from
I
the
mean, maybe
artist
just
standpoint,
putting
that
on
probably makes
YouTube.
money.
Putting it on YouTube is they're probably getting a decent amount back from that. Just a YouTube video.
But they have to pay
but
for production for the whole thing.
Well, I mean, also, I
Oh,
wonder
that's
what the
That is
payout is if you put it on YouTube and you're part of a label and your label owns your masters.
Oh,
If you have to
they
pay
eat
them
all
for
your money.
splits, or
Yeah,
if like if you do the DVD version, or if you do like a purchase stream, if you
Yeah,
pay
like-
flat rate for the usage of it instead of yeah, that would be crazy.
yeah.
But, like,
There's so many.
everybody's fucking
with that.
slimy, bro. It's all the people who
Dude.
don't make the art who want the
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
the best thing would probably be like Patreon.
Ooh. Yeah,
No.
but like Patreon has a limit. If Beyonce makes a Patreon tomorrow, Patreon would have to rethink their
Yeah.
entire infrastructure.
Patreon would
Like-
break. It'd break, yeah.
Yeah.
Like they'd be like, "I'm so sorry, but we can't accept any
There's
more
no one,
patrons to
no
your
one has
Patreon."
people like that on Patreon. No one's.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like Patreon has a cap of like this is
Yeah,
how big you can be to get on Patreon. Because didn't
Yeah,
Bella Thorne like broke
Mhm.
what was it OnlyFans the day that she had
Yeah.
made one?
Yeah.
Because it's
Oh,
like
yeah,
people
yeah.
of that caliber
Exactly.
don't usually
She was-
perform in this
Dude, she was
space.
like this compared to dude. Beyonce is like
True.
way up here, right?
That's
Like,
what I'm saying. Like
that's
if Beyonce
crazy.
made an
Yeah.
OnlyFans for the actual purpose of like just like distributing a concert, she would break
Yeah.
everything they ever created. Like they'd be like, we never thought we'd need this type of server space.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm.
Yeah.
like she
Right.
starts loading in all of her old concert tours and people are actually paying for it. That would be crazy.
Yeah.
Like
Dude.
I would pay monthly though, honestly. Like if it came out though.
Yeah.
Beyonce releasing all of her old concerts and new concerts on a specific Patreon.
Yeah, like a subscription.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Man, that would be amazing.
That would be lit.
It's crazy.
But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. It might get to a point where they're desperate for money and they'll just start doing that.
Yeah.
Throw it out there. But
I
we'll
mean,
see.
put them in the fucking movie theaters. That's what they did with Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
Mm.
She got off tour. They did a Jonas Brothers
Mhm.
movie with it. I owned the DVD version with the 3D glasses. The fuck? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks.
miss a good tour DVD, man. Kenny Ortega's in that, doing all the choreography. He's the guy who did all the High School Musical choreography. And Michael Jackson's
Oh, true.
choreography.
He did the Get in the Game choreography.
Mhm. Yeah, literally. Like, there's a video of him teaching them the basketball. But Kenny Ortega is also he looks like a high school history teacher. That's the best way to put it. Like
Oh.
glasses, old dude, gray hair.
Yeah.
He made all the dances for all of High School Musical movies. He's also
that's
on them
crazy.
as a director, and he also did all of Michael Jackson shit. Like, so he's
Yeah.
cold at what he does, but it's just like,
Yeah.
how did you end up in these lanes?
Uh,
And he literally looks like just a regular teacher. Like if you saw him, you'd be like, "How you doing, sir? Like, where do you teach at?" Like he really like it's.
He looks like he knows about some
Mhm.
shit.
True.
Like,
He can really tell you about a war. Like,
yeah. World War II.
hell yeah. Well, hey, I think we've hit a natural ending point.
Yeah.
I don't think we had anywhere else to transition to. I was trying to think of something, but
And we can just Irish out because I did a quote at the beginning.
Well, I mean, is it an Irish out if we tell them we're Irish outing?
Well, no, start another conversation. They won't know when it's coming.
So yeah, the weather in Chicago right now is pretty terrible. It's pretty
Oh,
trash.
last quick thing.
No, it's hot.
Hey, guys,
we're actually cutting out the Fantastic Four. Did you guys see some of
Oh
the
my
Fantastic Four stuff
god, yeah.
No,
came out?
I'm kind of happy.
I'm kind of over Marvel.
Whoa, I feel you. I see the reason.
I'm over the other thing. There was some other trailer that they showed in the Super Bowl. I can't even remember what it was.
the Thunderbolts.
They
Yeah,
out topped
give a fuck
themselves.
about it. I did not give a fuck about what that was. But Fantastic Four potentially,
I'm gonna watch them all. I'm gonna watch all of them. I know it, but my thing is
Yeah.
like, I don't know if I'm over them the way Bobby said. Like, I'm not.
I'll
over
probably see it
I'm
at
not-
some
I'm not
point.
all the way over.
But I am not watching marketing material. I'm not going to the theater.
I
I'm
get
not
that. They've
waiting for
lost
it on
me-
Disney
They've
Plus.
lost me on the consistent
Yeah.
marketing.
There is one day that I will randomly open that app and it'll be available and I'll watch it. But I won't know how long it's been there. I won't know if it's
I'm watching
recent.
on release.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
I'm
100%.
like Fantastic Four is a theater movie to me. Off rip, like Marvel's
no, I'm,
first
I'm,
family.
going to the theaters.
I mean,
for that.
I'm unintentionally wearing a Marvel hoodie right now.
Dude, I gotta
Like,
watch
You are.
that. I gotta watch that in IMAX and see,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Reed
like-
Richards stretch and shit like that. That's gonna be lit.
Now, like
Yeah.
the Thunderbolts, that's Disney Plus energy to me.
Facts.
I'll give you that one. Like I don't
Yeah.
need to see all the B characters. Also, the dude died, and they're bringing in Harrison Ford now to be Red Hulk. So it's like
Oh yeah.
it's a lot going on
Oh.
with that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That movie is
Yeah.
too complicated. I don't know what they're doing. Isn't
Yeah,
isn't
and I mean
Captain America
that
gonna be
guy
good?
is also supposed to be the father of the girl that Bruce Banner fell in love with in the Ed Norton Hulk movie. So that storyline is convoluted right now.
What?
Like there's no
They're
multiverse
Pulling that one
explanation that's
in?
gonna make that shit work.
What?
Like, and they're trying to tie it all together because he's the only, he's in all the Avengers movies. He's in Endgame. Like he's the general who like it tells
Yeah.
Rhodey to lock up Captain America when he comes in Endgame.
Yeah.
But like he's the only consistent person from the first Ed Norton movie all the way through to Endgame. He died, and they're like, we're just gonna throw Harrison Ford in there, and we're gonna show you how we're gonna mix that storyline in. And it's like, this is not gonna fucking work. Please
I mean,
fucking
I
stop.
like Harrison Ford as Red Hulk, right? Like that.
Yeah.
That was the only piece I
Facts.
liked. But I'm like, if they're putting it all this shit together, it doesn't make any
Yeah,
sense.
it's so much
Like-
at once.
Well, yeah, they brought back because they brought back Abomination in the She-Hulk TV show. So the She-Hulk TV show was supposed to be bridging the gap to make the Ed Norton shit actually relevant, and we're supposed to think that everything that happened to Ed Norton happened to Mark Ruffalo.
Dude,
And I'm like,
they
that
just
is
need
that is the craziest thing
reset.
you've ever asked me to do. Like, and Marvel is wild.
Legit. They need to just reset that universe, man. Like, I don't know what the fuck the Deadpool movie did to
I didn't like it.
or was involved in anything.
Yeah.
That
I
movie
finally
wasn't that
got around
great.
to watching it, and I was
Oh,
like,
did you guys watch it?
I just watched it. It's on Disney Plus now. I
Yeah.
just recently watched it, and I
It
was
was-
like, the
the
first one
plot
and the
was
second
weak.
one
Plot was
were
weak as hell.
way funnier.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
it'll be interesting. Like,
Yeah.
I just like Pedro Pascal, so that I think that
Yeah, true.
Fantastic
Yeah.
Four movie is gonna be good just from him.
He ain't Reed Richards to me. I wanted it to be John Krasinski. John Krasinski has the fucking acting
Yeah,
chops
that's true.
to be an
Yeah.
amazing, fantastic. And they teased us with it with that shitty ass Marvels movie. And like it's such a blue ball. Like
Then they
fuck
tossed
blue.
it out the window.
Yeah, they killed him in like 2 minutes flat. Like
Mhm.
2 screen time minutes, so it was a decent amount of
Yeah,
time for real.
no,
And the
it
movie-
could have been cool with him.
bro. And I would like they could have put his wife in there, Emily Blunt. That's a
Yeah.
Sue Storm to me. That's a Sue Storm. Like when I'm like thinking about the
Okay.
comics, I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man, they missed an opportunity. They should have just let them get their little
Yeah,
quiet
it's
place
that
cast together.
alternate universe bullshit. Like they could have gone in any direction, dude. But
Yeah.
Yeah, they're afraid to break it up though. I think they're afraid they're
Yeah.
going to lose fans if they just start going, okay, this is independent. This doesn't matter in that universe. They think people aren't going to watch it, and I'm like, I think that's how you get
dude,
people
that's
back.
exactly what they need to do.
Like-
Like they just need to take from what DC was doing. Like DC just
Yeah.
reboots like every 2 years, right? Like so.
Well, yeah,
Just-
because it's
just
like
do
for
that,
better
just
or for
reboot.
worse. For
Yeah,
better or for worse, since they reboot all the damn time, I'm
Yeah.
gonna check it out because there's potential to
Yeah.
be good.
exactly.
Like,
Like,
if we're just continuing
I've-
the same
I've
storyline,
ended up watching every single fucking Superman movie because they reboot every
Bro,
single time,
yeah.
right? Like,
Like I even watched the one with the dude who played Adam from Arrow. What's Superman
Oh, yeah,
Returns?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey acted
yeah,
his dick off in that movie.
Yeah.
He was a great fucking Lex Luthor, even though he's weird. Like,
Yeah.
but like, yeah, that man.
No, yeah. They should totally follow that. Just redo it all. Bring a different Iron Man in like 5 years later. Like,
Yeah, it's been more than 5 years though.
Yeah,
we
but
can
they're
do it
saying
now.
that,
It's been 6
yeah.
years. Like,
facts.
Yeah, I mean, at least they were saying this RDJ Doctor Doom is just a one-time thing, so he's just gonna be.
That shit
Everything's
is
always
die.
a one-time thing.
He's just
I was
gonna
about to say,
die. in the
it's
movie,
a
apparently.
one-time thing unless it makes $1 billion.
Facts.
Dude, it will. It might though, man.
It's a
RDJ
one-time thing until it makes $1 billion.
RDJ's like, I'm
And then it's
definitely
gonna
watching
be
that one.
we're doing this until we
Yeah.
don't have any money. Like,
Yeah.
Legit. So we can't pay
I
you.
was mad when they brought
Doctor
him
Doom
back.
2.
Like, I don't
There's
want to
gonna be
see
a
him
Doctor
again.
Doom 2 soon enough, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
he's gonna
Like,
pull
he's
up.
not even a fucking Doctor Doom character to me. That's why I was like, bro, y'all really just going for the bag these days. Because, like, he is Tony Stark. That's why you casted him. That motherfucker's not Doctor Doom. Like,
Yeah.
Dr. Doom is a psychopathic man from a small European country who wants to fuck the world and take Reed Richards' wife. Like,
No,
nothing about fucking Robert Downey Jr. gives that off.
but
Like,
Yeah.
it's like-
yeah. No, in terms of that, yeah. But RDJ did do like sort of like an evil dude in Oppenheimer. So I felt like there was something he can do a little evil. Like he was
yeah, but
pretty
he
evil.
also
Like,
did a
you know, it
Dr.
was-
Doolittle that was hot garbage. So, like, I mean, like,
that's
it's-
true. That's true. Yeah.
I was about to say, let's not forget that shit happened with fucking
Yeah.
Spider-Man playing a spider character in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This shit was. They was really like, yo, they just died on screen. People are gonna come watch this Dr. Doolittle movie. Boy, I turned that shit off 2 seconds in. That hot garbage movie.
Yeah.
Irish Goodbye?
Yeah.
Did we already Irish Goodbye?
That
No,
was
I'm asking.
that was it
Are we
right there.
streaming still?
Oh yeah.